Welcome to Purana Talk. Purana Talk singular.
Yeah,
The adventure continues.
we're the Purana guys.
This is the Garuda Purana, the first section, chapter 193. Hari, another name for Vishnu, is speaking to Shiva. Diseases is
Subject.
what they're all called.
They've been calling everything diseases for quite a long time.
For as long as we've been doing these.
Yeah.
But this will end at some
Yeah,
point. They'll
yeah.
do something else. We just haven't been doing these that long.
Right.
It may seem like it if you've been watching. All right. A compound consisting of palandu, jiraka, kushta, ashwagandha, ajamodika, vacha, trikatuka, and salt powdered together must be treated with the juice of brahmi, Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm.
Taken with honey and butter for 7 days, it makes a man's intellect pure and keen. Trikatu. I always pronounce it trikatu, but I guess it's trikatu. Or trikatuka here, which is the three hot things.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger, black pepper, and long pepper, I believe, are the three.
Right.
Ashwagandha, winter cherry, jiraka is cumin. I don't know them all, but I know a lot of them. And salt.
Well, it's good.
And then,
so it's a churna, right?
Well, it's a compound with all of these things powdered together. Yeah, so it's a churna, and that says, but then it says must be treated with the juice of brahmi. So maybe you take the powder and you get fresh brahmi juice somehow, pounding the vine, or making a decoction, a tea or something.
Yeah,
if you have the
what
dried
I'm
herb.
wondering is if they're making a tea and adding that, or how they're doing that, whether they're using a fresh plant material. That'd be a good thing to find out.
Well, if you could. Taken with honey and butter for 7 days, it makes a man's intellect pure and keen.
And brahmi does improve the short-term memory.
Yeah, again, it's a connection with brahmi and mental function. It's thought to put oxygen into the blood circulating to the brain. And there's a theory behind it. But anyway, let's just do the next stanza. So that one was so much fun. 3 to 5, a compound of Siddharthaka, Vacha, Hingu, Karanja, Devadaru, Manjishta, Triphala, Vishva, Shirisha, the 2 varieties of Rajani, Priyangu, Nimba, Trikatu, ground with cow's urine, can be used as an urhine, a plaster, or as an unguent. So all external applications. It cures hysteria, poisoning, insanity, emaciation, fever, and discoloration of the skin. It removes the fear from evil spirits, and it affords honor in the royal palace.
Interesting. So it's meant to calm you down on a bunch of levels, it sounds like. Like the external application was soothing as well. And
yeah, it cures hysteria, poisoning, insanity, emaciation, fever, and discoloration of the skin. Removes fear from evil spirits and affords honor in the royal palace. Because when you go to see the king, you don't want to be hysterical, insane, emaciated, fevered, discolored, or 6-7. Nimba, Kushta, 2 varieties of Haridra. Shigru, Sarshapaja, Devadaru, Patola, and Dhania must be pasted together with buttermilk. The patient must be anointed with oil, and the above medicated compound must be applied as an unguent. All sorts of pamas, scabs, kushtas, and itches are certainly removed. 8 to 10. Equal quantities of sea salt, rock salt, kshara, rajika, vidalavana, katu, iron filings, trivrit, and suvarnika must be cooked with over low fire, with curd, cow's urine, and milk. This is called Agni Balachurna.
Agni, spell Bala Chura for me.
It's Agni, Agni, Bala, Bala, Churna, Cu with a line over it, Rn with a dot under it, A.
Thank you.
Agni, Bala, Churna. Fire strength, maybe powder. It must be taken with hot water after food or after digestion. The patient can have as his diet masha and butter. It cures all sorts of colic of the umbilicus, urinary tracts, and those due to enlarged spleen. 11. A compound of abhaya, amalaka, draksha, pipali, kantakarika, shringi, punarnava, and shunti cures asthma and cough. 12. Abhaya, amalaka, draksha, pata, vipitaka, and sugar taken in equal quantities is a sure remedy for fever. 13. Triphala, badra, draksha, and pipali is a good purgative. Haritaki taken in hot water with salt is a good purgative. 14, 15. Fumigating with the excreta, blood, hair, or flesh of tortoise, fish, horse, buffalo, cow, jackal, monkey, cat, peacock, crow, boar, owl, fowls, and swan is useful for all the alleviation of the pain and disorder of the patients of fever and insanity.
Fumigating them with that?
Yeah, with the excreta, blood, hair, or flesh of tortoise, fish, horse, buffalo, cow, jackal, monkey, cat, peacock, crow, boar, owl, fowls, and swans. It's good for alleviating pain and the disorder of patients of fever and insanity.
Yeah, make you sane. Yeah, sure.
That really just came out of left field, didn't it?
Please don't.
That was a really odd one. Oh, yeah, and 16. O Bhaveshwara, all these medicines quell the ailments like the thunderbolt of Indra felling down trees. 17. When a medicine is being administered, Lord Vishnu should necessarily be remembered, thought of, worshipped, or praised. He quells all ailments. There is no doubt of this. The end of this chapter.
Okay.
When a medicine is being administered, Lord Vishnu should necessarily be remembered. Think of Vishnu when you're administering a medicine. Thought of, worshipped, or praised. He quells all ailments. I think that's important. There's no doubt in this. Yeah, that's a good point. Like an interesting, Oh.
What is it, dear?
The next chapter isn't called diseases.
Wow. We're breaking ground here. Since we started recording, we've been in this Ayurvedic chapter.
And they've all been called diseases. We're about to go through a change.
So see you next time for another exciting episode.
I'm all a quiver.